All right, you guys ready? Everybody ready?
Ready.
Okay.
Ready, Freddy.
Let's do it.
All right. Welcome to the Fellowship. We're the fellas. We talk about entertainment and stuff. Mostly review movies and talk about stuff. Random shit. Today we're talking about Hellboy, and it was great. But to start out, we've got a couple other things we're going to talk about. Brian, you have anything today?
Yeah. One random thing. So Steve Carell tweeted back to Rob McElhenney. What's his name? McElhenney from It's Always Sunny.
Okay. They
were recording an episode at the office.
I saw that.
The Scranton office.
Yeah, I saw that. Rob posted that. I saw a live video, and he was there, and he's like recording at the office. I don't know why. He's like Michael's not here or something.
No, he's like, yeah, we're recording at this place where like they filmed The Office. I don't know, some TV show.
Yes,
that was like
the same.
I don't know. It's like
yeah, it's like the actual Scranton office.
He's like I don't know, some show called The Office. Anyway, Steve Carell. Anyways, Steve tweeted back saying, "Hey, we should do a crossover episode."
Oh wow.
I saw that too.
Of The Office and It's Always Sunny, and then that's kind of where it's been left. Anyways,
when did that happen?
That was Tuesday, I think, of this week.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago.
I didn't even hear about that.
Yeah, so I was really stoked about that tweet. I'm really stoked about It's Always Sunny, his new season, which is kind of what you were talking about today. So,
and it looks like what's his name? Oh my god. Looks like Dennis is back this season too.
Okay.
He seems like he's more back than he was last season.
I thought he was in the whole season.
He was only in
in last season?
He was in 13? Most of it, but
I thought they psyched out that he was leaving, but he came back.
They did, but there's like still like 3
he wasn't in like the
episodes,
first 1 or 2 episodes, and then he wasn't in like the last 2 episodes.
Yeah.
He was only in like the middle section. So he was back, but not fully back.
Still working on his failed side gig.
Oh my god, they just renewed it on some stupid streaming service.
Really?
Yes,
wow.
just barely.
Why?
No one cares.
Just do It's Always Sunny.
That and what Caitlin Olsen did that show on Fox.
Oh,
both of them were awful, and they were playing the same characters
too.
No, that one's done.
Okay. I was like,
but they were both playing the exact same characters, but
just
bad. Just like why?
Yeah.
Anyway, one thing I want your guys' opinion on is the Cats trailer.
I think it looks cool. I'm probably the only person that's going to say that.
Ashley thinks it looks cool, too.
So my wife is really, really excited for it. I think it looks like garbage.
I didn't hate the trailer, but you gotta be kidding yourself. It didn't look creepy as fucking shit. It looks weird as fuck, uncomfortable.
Incredibly odd, but I think that's why I'm drawn to it. I love musicals anyway.
I like musicals.
We haven't had a musical in a while.
As the guy that did Les Mis, I like Les Mis quite a bit.
So that excites me. It looks really fucking weird, and the internet hates it, but I think they hate it because it's popular to hate it.
The internet hates everything.
That shit looks unique as fuck, man. It looks weird.
I'm not very much a musical guy. I do like certain musicals, but I don't like every musical, or even most. There's just something about it that even the first one, or what, with Tim Curry, and just that one is just like, what the fuck? Like, it is so
it's make or break with musicals, though, I guess. But I do think that Ian McKellen as a cat
was funny.
It looks
I think
cool.
Idris Elba as a cat's the funniest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Let's go see Cats and go watch Hobbs and Shaw right after.
Oh, man.
Just kidding. They're coming out way different times. You got anything, Talon? What do you got? Throw me something.
I have a lot of shit.
Throw me a bone.
I was going to bring up Cats, but you brought it up. I do want to bring up...
Nothing from MCU yet. We'll do that all together.
No, not MCU. Did you guys watch 13 Reasons Why?
Yes.
Did you read that bullshit that they're editing the
suicide scene out?
Yeah.
Fucking trashy is that?
Yeah, what?
Because kids are killing themselves now.
They've always
been killing themselves.
They're everyone just cutting their wrists?
The Momo challenge. I don't know. People are fucking weak and stupid, I guess.
They're weak and stupid.
That's too bad.
Let your kids kill themselves.
Jesus.
The problem's not the show. The problem's your weak-ass kids committing suicide.
Jesus, stop raising little bitches, man.
No. So
no, that's not the problem.
It's not it at all.
We're just kidding. It's the weak ass parents not raising their kids right.
I thought that was trash.
It's stupid.
It is dumb.
But I mean, if a kid watches that show without guidance from a parent, they are gonna do something fucking stupid.
True.
Because it was very graphic and it did kind of glamorize suicide, but not really to an adult that can think through it.
I thought it was tastefully done. It was.
I'm just saying, like, it's popular. little 12-year-olds are probably watching it. They watch that shit. They're like, I'm sad too.
But I wonder
they
if
do
now
stupid shit.
if they're gonna edit the ending of season 2, getting that shit broom handles up your ass.
Broom ass? Oh my god, no.
hope
Rape
not.
is accepted.
Rape's not in yet. Suicide is.
Rape is not hip yet.
But suicide is, yeah.
Suicide's really popular.
We're
Like,
gonna
kind of
make-
like Heather's.
We're gonna make rape hip.
I don't know.
We're not talking about rape this time.
We already
talking about it being popular.
That is really dumb though that they would change something so. Shut the fuck up.
It's different. Go on, sorry.
It is just weird that they would change something so drastic like that now, especially
2 years
now.
later.
Especially when it's the whole point of the show,
Right,
too.
right.
It builds to that point.
Right, that's the whole story.
Which is just like, it has a rating on it, and if a kid under that age is watching it alone, it's technically the parents'
Yeah,
fault.
right.
I mean, watch your kids,
And
you
we're just going to that
Yeah.
time.
I would have been too young watching it, too, because my parents just let me run wild, but I mean, it's
just-
not,
Eventually, everything's just going to be unacceptable.
But
they can find out, Netflix has all these rated R ass movies on there that
all
are
sorts of
violent as shit.
you
And they
go
can watch
all
that,
the time.
Right.
you know?
Right.
If they can watch 13 Reasons Why without their parents, they can watch all the rated R movies because the same
Exactly.
parent block would block that. So,
But those aren't as popular as 13 Reasons Why. Kids aren't watching those. So it's not the fact that it's kids killing themselves,
yeah,
or
it's just a popular thing and people aren't being responsible with it.
or maybe that's their way of selling season 3 before it comes out. They're eliminating
Yeah.
controversy by creating controversy of eliminating it.
Or they're trying to get people to go back to watch it again or something.
At least you can still buy it on DVD and watch the shit.
Yeah.
Or they should have like an option, you
It's
know?
in my brain forever, so
Yeah.
I'm watching it right now.
I'm surprised. I wonder how they did that scene. It looked really real.
She really killed herself.
She's just really good.
You guys watched the Top Gun 2 trailer?
I did.
Yeah.
Fucking super badass. Tom
Yeah.
Cruise is a saint.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Really cool.
Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about it. It looks fucking awesome.
It does look awesome, but there wasn't very much that they did show. They just showed a lot of
showed how badass it
Yeah,
is.
but that's it. There's not much dialogue. I know that's the whole point, and it was for Comic-Con.
Well, I mean, you watched the original movie. It wasn't really like as deep as everything
Right,
thinks. It's just
right.
it was
Right.
badass.
Right.
Homoerotica.
Do you remember when
guys
they
slapping
first-
each other in the ass?
When they first announced it, they were talking about it being about drones. I'm glad that they didn't.
Huh.
Oh, I didn't hear
That
that.
would've been
No, that would have been.
Yeah, it would have
yeah.
been, but they shelved it for so long. I'm glad.
Tom
they
Cruise
stopped
has
that.
done too many sci-fi movies. He's like, no, I just want this to be Top Gun.
They should do like an Oblivion too, but like Top Gun Oblivion.
It's the guy that directed Oblivion, isn't it?
I don't know.
I think so.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oblivion was fucking.
We're not
awesome.
gonna Google it, but The Witcher. Watch that trailer.
Yep,
It looks fucking
More excited or less excited now?
more exciting.
I'm very excited.
More?
For it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Are
Didn't
you or you?
I'm about the same. I was excited before, and it didn't do a lot for me. It looks fine.
I hope it capitalizes on Game of Thrones. So not to like ride on that horse, but I want it to be.
Well,
epic.
kind of what you and me were talking about earlier is it looks like they're using the books as the main story, but they're using all of the imagery from the video game.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
They said based on the book in the trailer,
Yeah,
so it
yeah,
looks
yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
what they're going for. It's fine. It just I hope it builds it and fleshes everything out really well and doesn't just throw monsters around just like.
I don't think it's going to throw monsters around. I think it is going to be a very intricate story. I think also they are very much banking on Game of Thrones just ended. They need they need
there's
somebody.
Slytherin,
You know what I mean?
right,
Like that's the whole.
I'm
which
down.
is fine. I'm super
I
excited
need
for The
some.
Witcher. I love The Witcher.
I'm more excited for the Lord of the Rings thing.
Oh,
on
for
Amazon,
sure. Oh, for
personally.
sure.
I haven't
Me
seen
too.
shit on it, but I'm more excited.
Oh
for
yeah,
that.
I'm
yeah.
surprised there was no trailer or anything at Comic Con for that. I was kind of hoping.
I
Doesn't it
think
still
they're
have a
pretty
while?
far off.
Yeah.
I think that they got. I think their flesh can get out really well, which is a good thing.
I'm
so.
actually surprised because didn't they cast Henry Cavill beginning of this year?
I think it's been longer than that, hasn't it?
Was
I
it?
feel like it was last year.
They
it
announced
last
that a
year?
long
I
time
don't
ago.
know.
I
I
feel like
just-
they posted the first picture like
Because
earlier
then they
this
did
year.
like fan pics or whatever.
Maybe
Yeah.
I'm just. It just seemed very soon. I don't know why, but
It kind of does seem like it got done soon though.
yeah, it just seems like
A
it's
lot
coming out
faster
now. It's like holy
than
shit!
the
They have a
Batman. I feel like
trailer. It's like
they announced the Batman movie way before this, and that movie isn't even going to start shooting for another 3 or 4 years.
yeah, but it is
Really?
Netflix that just
No, but pretty
Net-
much.
Fuck that.
Netflix just pumps shit out though, so
God,
it's
I
like.
know. They're saints, and they're going to go out of business in about a week.
And,
I don't pay for it anymore, so I don't care.
I do, and it's like $7. Who cares? Well, no, I think it's like 15 now.
yeah,
or
it's
something.
it's
Bastards.
quite a bit.
That's why they keep raising the prices so they don't go out of
Because
business.
people like me that don't remember their account information,
And
so
then
they
they-
can't log in to cancel it if they want to.
And then they have brilliant ideas like, let's edit good content. and let's rip off.
Yeah, it is
Is
weird.
that the only part you watch?
It is weird.
I skipped the entire show just for the bathtub scene.
I fucked up last week too.
On what?
I thought The Handmaid's Tale ended,
Oh.
and it wasn't the last episode. Felt like such an idiot. So I was just
How many episodes
sitting
are
there
there
watching.
still?
I don't know. That's how fucking gooby this season is. It's just like, oh, that was a dumb ending. It's like,
It's not
and then like,
ending.
and all of a sudden, like this week, like new episode. Like, oh,
Well, do they not have the same amount
how
of episodes
foolish of me.
in each season?
No, it doesn't say. I could probably Google it. And it probably tells you how many there are going to be, but on Hulu it releases them per week, I guess.
Yeah.
But usually it says usually has 3. I was like, this one comes out this day, this one comes out, and then that was the last one on. I was like, oh, this is the end. And so I got back on. There's like another episode, and I was like, oh,
Did you watch it?
I did, yeah.
Did it fucking go anywhere?
I mean, the fart is still very wet.
Okay.
It's a little bit better, but not really. No, I fucking hated it.
Well,
But it's just way too inconsistent with what it built up in the first season, and now it's just like,
because they're pulling out of their asses like Game of Thrones did
Yeah.
at the end of season 6.
Yeah.
Lost source material.
oh, I'll take
Had to
Game
be
of
quick
Thrones
on it.
over that shit. It's just like I don't know. I just pick it apart, and like my wife gets annoyed with me, but I'm like, am I wrong though? She's like, no, but just shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch a show. I was like, you thought it was over last week. You didn't care. She's like, bitch, you thought it was over last week. You talked about it in your fucking show. You stupid ass.
So, okay, Westworld.
Oh man.
Oh, you haven't seen
watched
it?
it?
No.
Oh,
I'm not in the
shit.
loop. I didn't watch anything. I didn't know anything happened.
Well, we're gonna watch
We
it.
should have
then.
watched some trailers.
We're
man.
just gonna watch it right now. What you want to pull up on your TV, or you want to watch it
No.
here? Okay, let's
I don't
watch
want to
it.
watch it.
Just watch
You
it.
don't want to watch it
bastard.
at all?
Why? Wait, why?
You want to be surprised?
Wait, it was a new thing. I watched that one that was just looks like it's a different show now.
No, it looks
No, it's-
more like
it's-
Westworld now.
Okay.
See?
Burger King.
See?
Super 6 is back.
Pretty cool, right?
It's actually Future that's on a
Brian,
brand.
get this on my fucking face.
There are machines in this world, but
See?
not like us.
Isn't that crazy different?
You and I have one mother.
Oh, there's glass.
It's a different sky.
What?
Same girl.
Fuck, Tessa
We're all
Thompson.
Outnumbered.
Especially when they announce that she's going to be openly gay.
Oh, hold on.
God, okay, we're not talking
Hold
about
up, honey. No, she was great until she started talking, like outside of shows.
And they will kill us. I'm gonna show this world for what it really is.
I did read that the creators said it's going to be more of a straight line story.
Yeah, instead of
And,
like, trying
last
to do the
season
whole.
was just like, god
Yeah,
damn, I
yeah.
get to the point. I was not a fan of last season. It was entertaining,
It was
but it was just
good.
like it was just spinning its wheels, kind of.
Should have did the brain machine on that
Oh yeah.
Someone strong
Check
enough
it,
to stop
though.
her if
Check
it
it.
comes to that.
Oh, Maeve doing dumb stuff.
Check it.
guy. Yeah. So sold.
I'm not. Isn't that bitch out of the park by now?
No, they're in a new part.
Again,
Nazi Germany.
don't know where.
Who would want to go to Nazi Germany on vacation?
Did you not watch Glorious Bastard? You don't want to go and do the same shit?
No. Who's that? Was that Tessa Thompson?
Yeah, and what's her face?
Interesting.
Thought your world would be so
Is this a crossover between Breaking Bad and Westworld, do you think?
This is the one they were talking about.
Brian
Yeah, this
Cranston
is
shows up.
Oh, speaking of them, the donkey photo, it's just the two of them partnering up for some product line.
Oh, fuck off then. That's stupid.
Yeah, that's
Assholes.
That is
They know that that's going to piss everyone off, right?
Like, oh, we're just teaming up for some
Oh,
products.
she just has a big robot that's going to take out the small robots now.
See? He does.
Jesse. He's gonna. It looks like he has the same character from Breaking
know.
Bad. The
He's
brain
just
break.
caught up in the middle.
When he's stressed,
terrorized.
it looks like he's shit at his pants.
Aren't we all? Oh, I like that guy a lot though. Vincent Cassel. However you say it.
I really liked him in Black Swan.
Yeah, I like him a lot. He's just so strange.
Uh-huh.
I liked him in Eastern Promises. Ever watch that?
Oh, yeah. That sauna scene.
Oh god, that's so good. That was another weird movie I watched, and I sold that movie room by myself. Hell yeah.
like
People
him in-
walked out of that one.
Like him in Ocean's
Yeah.
12? To Ocean's 12? I think that's
Yeah,
his
it's in
best role.
Ocean's
That's
12,
his
yeah.
best role by far.
Have you watched Eastern Promises?
Yes.
It was pretty cool.
He's better in that.
No. Ocean's 12. I'm being sarcastic.
There's a few other trailers.
It's not funny if you tell me you're sarcastic.
Did you guys watch Devil's Rejects?
Let me get mad.
House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah, I watched that.
Did you watch the Three from Hell
Three
trailer?
from Hell, yeah, I watched
Oh,
that.
I'm so excited. I mean, I'm a Rob Zombie fan.
He's kind of lost me a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe
Have
it'll
you
be
seen
good.
all of his stuff?
I have not seen Lords of Salem. I'm curious about that
That's
one.
awesome.
Curious about
That's
that.
in the whole eerie satanic worship the devil.
The Devil's
Stroke your cock as a
Rejects.
priest.
Oh shit, yeah. Devil's Rejects, I think, is his best one though. My
yeah.
my personal favorite one.
I agree with you. I just like that Three from Hell looks like the Devil's Rejects.
Yeah, it does. It just looks sadistic. It looks more like House of a Thousand Corpses. That's why I like Devil's Rejects. I think that's his only movie that I've seen that is just like a straight line story
Yeah.
with his weird flair in the between.
Very weird.
The story starts, things happen, and then it ends. All his other movies have like the abstract weird nonsense, like weird montage scenes of crazy weird fucking shit. And that Devil's Rejects is his only one that I've seen that is just like a movie, a normal movie, but it's still absurd and crazy like his shit is.
His best random scene is in House of a Thousand Corpses when it shows that black dude in the desert. He's like, "This is you. This is the devil." He's like drugged out and some shit.
I don't even really remember. I remember that movie, but I don't really remember that all
I
that.
remember stuff.
Let's see. Avengers is number one now.
I'm so happy.
Hats
about
off. I don't have a lot to say about it, but I like it. I'm happy about it.
it. I'm extremely happy. I'm gonna drink to it.
Good job. Good job.
Thanks, Brian.
Good job, Marvel.
Yeah, thanks for
Very
getting
good.
us there, Brian.
And here's the thing: it took them 12 weeks, and it took Avatar 35 with re-releases.
Yeah. Fuck
So if
'em.
everyone's like, "Ooh, Avengers is Disney's trying to rip off," or whatever that argument was, like, trying hard.
It was a shady cash grab. It's like,
well, fuck. It took
no,
3
fuck.
months.
That's the whole idea of
It's
making
true.
movies is to make money.
It's
you
true.
stupid assholes.
Yeah.
But Avengers deserves it more than fucking Avatar.
Yeah, Avatar's like some weird.
It's good.
Wait till Avatar 2 comes out. It will not do anything what Avatar 1 did
No.
at all.
Yeah.
I'm excited though. I'm not one of those people.
Right.
I'm excited, but
I'm not.
I know. We've done this before.
Yes, we have.
I saw The Lion King today.
Oh yeah,
It is exactly like a shot-for-shot remake,
that's perfect.
but I hated that idea. Loved it though.
Did it look awesome?
Looks amazing.
It looks awesome.
I loved it though. I still didn't like Donald Glover or Beyonce. Bad casting.
Yeah, was the music?
Music. They
Better than
purposely made it. I didn't see Aladdin yet. They purposely kind of made the music not as pretty, I guess, as the original. It's like more rough on purpose, if that makes sense. But
It's kind of what Aladdin.
it
like,
works.
actually, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it works. But the songs were great. I was fine
Does
with it.
Donald Glover try to rap like Will Smith?
No, there was no janky shit like
I'm
that.
not fucking watching it.
I think Donald Glover and Beyonce were bad. Beyonce wasn't that bad. Donald Glover was kind of a bad choice though because, again, he has a weird nerdy voice and he's supposed to be this big commanding presence and he kept like mumbling all of his
Really?
fucking lines. He mumbled multiple lines and it bugged the shit out of me. And it didn't work because then you got this big commanding part because Scar has like this deep, scary voice and he's like talking to him and it just didn't work.
Who plays Scar?
Chiwetel
Oh.
Ewaltu or
Why
something.
did this-
He's in a lot of movies, though. You'd recognize him.
No, he's in Doctor Strange and stuff.
Yes, yeah. He voices him. Yeah,
Why didn't they just use Jeremy fucking Irons?
Jeremy Irons would have been great.
It would have
Too.
been awesome. He's alive.
And Matthew
They
Broderick.
should have used everybody.
You're right. We just said, yeah, like we said last time.
I just think it's
Matthew
funny they
Broderick
used the same voice for
and Taylor Thomas. Yeah, for Mufasa, but nobody else.
Nobody else.
Yeah.
I was fine with most of it. Actually, John Oliver as Zazu was perfect. He almost sounded exactly the same. He was actually really funny.
Really?
cool.
Nice.
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen as Pumbaa was really funny.
Yeah.
Does he do his laugh? Like, does Pomone laugh like Seth Rogen?
No, he doesn't. He's
Ow.
Pumbaa. He's the pig.
Okay.
No, but he was funny though. It really like almost like every line is the same from the original.
I think it's awesome.
Which is everyone's pissing on it because of that. But I mean, it's like a fun way to reintroduce it into the world after
Right.
what 25 years,
Wow.
Long
15
time.
years, I guess. Actually, no,
Yeah.
it's 1994, right? So I was fine with
95.
it. It was great. Looked great. Entertaining. Still cried when Mufasa died. It was sad.
What?
It
He
looked
dies?
good.
Good God! Spoiler
Fucking
alert! Everybody listening.
I liked it
Jesus.
though. It was. I recommend it. Everyone needs to get off their high horse and go have a good time. If you can't enjoy that, if you grew up with it and can't enjoy it, you are dead inside. Completely dead inside.
Do you think PETA's gonna hit on this?
I'm dead inside, and I enjoyed it.
PETA.
killing all these tigers and lions.
PETA is dead inside.
Real ones.
PETA is dead inside. So
I enjoyed it, and the few small things they added were fun. Like the end when they're like fighting all the hyenas, they extended that part.
that's
and
cool.
It was
because that
entertaining.
part seriously in the original is like that.
They come in like, and then it's just he kills Scar. And
Yeah,
it's over.
yeah.
Did
They
they do all the
extended that.
songs?
I think every song was in.
Was there-
The only one
I
they
heard there was
don't
a-
do is
Be Prepared.
the Nazi Be Prepared one.
Oh.
But he kind of does it though.
Lame.
But he like kind of like is kind of like rhyming those lyrics, and there's
Right.
kind of the beats behind him, but it's not
But
like a
he's, like,
full
talking
blown
more.
song. But all the other songs.
Was there a
are
new song? I
Yes,
heard there was a.
there's one really short new song that Beyonce sings, and it works really well.
I was gonna say
It works
it's
really
mellow,
well.
isn't it?
Works
Yeah.
really well.
Does it?
It's the part where Simba decides that he does need to go help his family. You know, in the original one, it's just like yeah,
he just
running
runs,
through the
yeah.
desert, and she sings through that, and it's
Okay.
almost like it works. It
Is
works
she
really good.
Beyonce or is she Nala? Because I'll be the first to say it. I don't fucking like Beyonce.
I don't mind Beyonce, but no, and she really didn't go full Beyonce. It worked really good. She wasn't like over the top like glam, you know. But it was fine. I enjoyed the movie, but the casting on just Donald Glover and her was just kind of off.
But-
they're just hot right now. Donald Glover's hot right now.
Right.
Didn't work. I feel like he was like almost like not taking it seriously.
Really?
Every line delivered was just like, "Geez, guys."
That's how I felt when he
Just
appeared in
mumbling.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
See, he's doing the same
like,
thing.
He's kind of drugged out, like, hey, what's up?
He's just like he's too cool for school. He's just like okay, like
Yeah.
I just think he was just like thinks he's too cool for it, too good for it, but he took the role, so don't go for it, okay, bud.
Speaking of other Disney casting rumors, so obviously we're excited for Little Mermaid, but I'm more excited.
Not again, Talon.
Just a
Not
little
again.
Javier Bardem, possibly.
Oh, is the dad? No, I think it's confirmed.
Really?
Is it?
I thought it was just in talks.
Yeah, I thought
I thought it was
if-
confirmed.
If he is a part of it, then I like that. If Melissa McCarthy's a part of it, then I'm like, okay, I like
I'm
that.
so confused.
Wasn't it-
Though, is she going to be adopted then?
Wasn't it
Maybe they're
Harry?
going to do it
Because
like...
he's Spanish.
Harry Styles? He was going to be the prince too,
Yes,
right?
that works
the-
great. That works. You know, I think they're ramming shit down our throat.
I think they should
Yeah.
go full-blown Doug Funny, and everyone's a different color.
Purple, green.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mulan shows up for one part.
to promote Mulan. She just... did you guys watch the Jay and Silent Bob 2 trailer?
No.
Yes.
Did you watch the original, I guess?
Yes.
Not for so
I think it
long.
looks fucking hilarious.
I didn't watch
I think
that
it's
one.
alright.
They're old as shit, though.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate Kevin Smith. I think
Really?
he's awful.
Oh, okay.
I think
I can
he's
see
so
that.
awful. I do not get how he got popular. I've watched almost all of his movies, and the old ones are decent.
He's his own
watched a lot of his
brand.
movies.
He's his own brand. It's a brand. I don't know who buys that brand. Like
Me.
it's like Western Family brand. Go.
I was gonna go Great Value, but...
No, great. Everyone buys Great Value. It's Walmart.
Great Value is a great
Because
value.
we're all fucking poor, man.
Some of his stuff's decent, but everything he's done recently is
I've only watched it.
awful.
I've
And
only-
I think his head is very far up his patootie.
So you're saying he shouldn't have pulled through the heart attack?
Definitely not.
Yep.
All right, MCU talk, friends.
MCU.
We're at 24 minutes, so let's
Yep.
just get into it.
Do it.
All right, I'm gonna go. Let's just go right through all the things.
Okay.
Give a quick idea on it.
Yep.
The Eternals, Talon. Do you care?
I don't know much about it, so I don't care.
Brian.
I'm okay. I just was hoping they would announce Keanu Reeves and the girl from Stranger Things in it.
I
They
don't care about
announced
Millie
nobody
Bobby, though.
besides Angelina,
Besides Angelina,
Jolie.
yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
I mean, it's fine. I
don't-
think Eternals is going to connect with Ad Astra, and it is actually Mr. and Mrs. Smith too.
Oh! Full
we talked about this before they even announced Angelina
Full
Jolie.
circle.
She's an alien.
Yep.
She's the one that
Yep.
shows up. Mr. and Mrs. Smith too.
The Thanos snap really opened up the
Damn.
multiverse.
Okay, don't care about that one. Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings.
Again, I don't know much about him.
Nope, don't give a shit.
I do want to make a prediction. I think that Keanu Reeves...
Is Shang-Chi. Or he's the Mandarin. He's the
Maybe-
real Mandarin.
Maybe the real one.
Because the Ten Rings
Right.
pertain to the Mandarin, apparently.
I can see them going because he's really popular right now, and
He's so hot right now.
he's so hot always. Anyway,
Go on, you're getting me hot.
Anyway,
turn that AC back on.
yeah. I'd rather ruin this than you see my sweat lines under my dick.
The outline of my boner. As long as if he got to see this video, then I'd be okay with him seeing it.
See your boner.
Oh, that's fine.
Was that all you were saying about him?
Oh yeah, that's my prediction.
Was that it? Yeah.
My prediction is to see my boner.
Is that Keanu Reeves is good.
Cool.
My prediction is if we turn off that fan and see my sweat lines and my boner shows through, I'm okay with it. As long as Keanu Reeves sees it himself.
I'm predicting
DMs
erection is all I'm saying.
Okay.
No, I think he's going to be, and I could be way off, Adam Warlock. Because
Okay.
he is confirmed, well, he was before James Gunn got fired. That's the route they were going to go with Guardians 3.
Interesting.
They
But
still
he's-
are. They're still using the same script
Right, they are.
hero, so it's going to be
But he's
Adam
such
Warlock
a
slightly.
big character, I think that's who he could be. He doesn't look like him or anything like that, and a lot of people are like, oh, he can't act.
He could do it. He could do that because that guy's just supposed to be like strong and crazy, right? On top, well, not crazy, but just like just strong and like intense dude. Speaking of that, they did not announce Guardians of the Galaxy 3 in this phase.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Did
On
they?
this phase, no, they did not.
They announced it, but it's not part of
No,
Phase
it's going to be
4.
Right.
phase.
Same with X-Men,
phase
right?
5.
They said like
And they said Blade's not Phase 4 either.
We're not played yet.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes, it is. Though.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're wrong.
It is. Loki. Anyone care?
Yeah.
the show.
Yes, it's a show.
I'm
It needs
okay.
to be tasteful because they fucking killed him, but I think it's going to tie into what they did.
No,
in
they said
Endgame.
it has to do with him leaving Endgame.
That's fine.
It's a different timeline of Loki.
As long as they don't rejuvenate him to the fucking normal timeline, I'm cool with it.
I don't think they are. It sounds like its own little
World.
honky doody.
Same with like, is that going to be the same with like the Hawkeye show and the?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, are they
The
all?
rest of the
gonna
shows are
be-
good. WandaVision could
So-
give a fuck less. Who the fuck cares? Who's
Well,
asking for this show?
Yeah, nobody.
Get out of here.
The two
It's
things
just
they
money.
said about it is they said it's going to tie in heavily to Doctor Strange 2.
Yeah, because Wanda's going to be in Doctor Strange 2, but Vision died, so I don't...
But it's called WandaVision, so it's going to be something with the multiverse. So, like, the titles
Vision's
are
still
fucking
gonna be
awesome
in it, yeah.
for some of these movies.
You think WandaVision's cool? Name?
No, not WandaVision, but Thor and...
Okay, no, we'll get to that. WandaVision, I think, is a terrible, terrible name. The first time they announced that, I was like, WandaVision? Ew, that's stupid.
Yeah.
And I don't give a flying fuck to watch those two in a show.
It's just money.
At all.
If they're going to
just
tie into Phase 4, then
characters
I'm
and
going
money.
to watch them. If it's just...
It's just
cash
another
grab,
show to
That's
put on
kind
the
of what they
service
do with
to-
their lower end movies. Is you have to watch it so you know what happens.
Right.
It's like you're gonna have to watch this dumb fucking show. You're gonna have to subscribe to Disney Plus so
Right,
you know
but
what
if
happens in
that's-
Doctor Strange 2, which is stupid.
But if that's the case, don't you think they would have used more liked characters? Like, all these characters, Hawkeye, WandaVision,
Right.
Winter
They're all-
Soldier,
they're
all
all-
of them are kind of just...
Yeah.
No one...
They're
The unpopular Avengers, no one
Right.
cares.
they're the cheap actors.
The cheap ones.
They're the least expensive. They're not gonna do a show about Iron Man or Captain America because that's cost 10 times as much money.
Right.
And they're
WandaVision, they don't give a fuck. It's like, hey, you guys doing anything this weekend? No.
Like, that bitch...
You want $100? Anyway, Hawkeye show. Don't care.
That's actually probably one of the ones that I would be into.
Only if it follows his crazy killing spree. From
Yeah,
Endgame,
who
which is
knows?
not.
It's not going to do that, but even then, it's like
Keep the hair released.
I still enjoy his character. I just
I guess-
out of all
Yeah.
of them that they've announced, I'm like
Right.
he's the only one that I'm like, yeah,
I like his
I'd
character
watch
with
that, but-
people, though. I don't like him by himself. By himself.
What about Winter Soldier and
Right?
Falcon? You guys don't care about that one either?
Huh? No.
No, I kind of do because I like Winter Soldier.
Winter
a lot.
Soldier's awesome.
I do like
I
Winter
don't care
Soldier.
about Falcon.
This is
I
the
do
thing.
not care about Falcon.
Yeah, I
and now that
absolutely
he's
hate
Captain
Falcon.
America,
Right.
Falcon.
Captain.
Right. It should have been Bucky. It should have been, and that's the other reason why I don't care about that.
That's
show,
what everybody
because it's
wanted.
just
That's
like-
what I think they're originally going to do. But then
Bucky
it's
does
like,
it for a
oh,
while.
Right.
Hollywood's different now. We got to do
he's-
something different. We
you
got
gotta give it to the taller
mix
guy.
this pot up.
You gotta give it to
the
the taller guy.
$1.
Yeah, the tall. One of the guys taller.
They're all about
The
tall.
Little Mermaid guy.
Yep.
And then make him a mermaid.
Yep.
They should do a Marvel mermaid movie.
They will.
The little
They just give it
marmalade.
70 years.
The little marmalade.
Give it 70 years. We'll have a little marmalade.
Black Widow show movie.
Don't-
movie, I guess.
What was the time frame? They announced
It's
when
the first one coming out.
Like, it's the prequel, though, right? They
It's
announced
a
when it
prequel
takes
movie.
place.
Yeah.
David Harbour's in it. I think he's going to be as awesome as he was in Stranger Things 3 and Hellboy.
Yes.
Oscar really.
Hopefully,
Just
hopefully.
as-
Let's hope he walks off of.
Probably
He walked
better.
off the set of Hellboy and went to Stranger Things 3, and hopefully he walks off that set and goes on to fucking Black Widow and
I
just
hope
has
he
that
keeps-
same psychotic energy.
He's just Hellboy again.
The Black Widow movie. Who the fuck cares?
I don't.
I don't care.
I-
They should have done this movie
Exactly.
5 years ago.
It's the same. It's the same
Who
exact thing with
cares?
Captain Marvel.
This
It's
movie
like-
should come out right before Age of Ultron when it did that little thing that
Right.
showed her doing her like side shit.
But they've been talking about this for years.
Exactly. So why are they doing it now? Now
But
that she's dead.
Because the female
It
lead's popular.
Yeah, but they should have done her in place of Captain Marvel then. Last
And
instead
then
of
the first one is Captain Marvel.
right.
Right.
They should have had Captain Marvel show up like she did in Endgame, which was
Because-
fine. And then the next movie is her movie, and it shows it's the exact same movie, but
Right.
it's right after Endgame.
Right.
And then the movie right between Infinity War and Endgame should have been the Black Widow movie. It would have made us care about her dying.
Right.
And then it
Maybe
would have
that's
gotten
what
out of
it
the way
should
when she's still alive. Now it's like she's dead.
Right,
Doesn't
that's the
matter
other
at
thing.
all.
Yeah, that's the other
and then I didn't give a fuck that she died.
Yeah.
At all.
And just the fact that we know she's dead now, and then you're gonna go into this movie going, but she's dead.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Well, then it's gonna be like, but there's a couple other characters that don't die in it, so they might be in the next movie.
Or
I don't fucking
or
care.
she just comes back to life because they can
Fuck.
do that. Whatever.
I'm gonna save the fun ones for later. What if question mark? That one sounds
I don't
awesome.
know what the hell that was. It was like something animated, and I didn't care.
Oh yeah.
Did you
yeah.
read about it?
Yeah.
I read that it was animated, and I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's animated. Yeah, you break it down. It's great.
Like most of the cast of Avengers is
The voice
reprising
cast,
their
yeah.
roles
Really?
for the voices of the characters in this. Yeah.
But what does it mean?
It is scenarios that didn't happen in the show, in the movies we've already
Is it
watched.
based on a comic, or is it just?
I think
No,
so.
Disney?
no, I don't think so.
What
I
it
Are you
is?
sure? I think it might be roughly based
maybe
on something.
maybe loosely, but I really feel
But
like
it's gonna be their stories. The
Yeah.
idea, I think, is something.
Yeah, yeah,
but it's gonna be
okay.
their story. So it's the Watchers or whatever
Okay.
talking about like they're like they're watching things that happened in the movies already, and what if XYZ didn't happen, and it plays it out and shows like what happens. I'm excited about
It
it.
sounds cool, but it sounds like
It's more fun. It's gonna be more fun, not
Right, right.
serious at all.
maybe they're going off of their old ideas, like, "Ooh, that translate well," and they didn't go with them.
Well,
so they're
and
like,
maybe-
"Well, let's see how."
maybe they're
it
also
does, so
just
we better
pleasing
play face
us, you know, the cynical douchebags that are just like,
Us.
you know, there's just like any hole that we can dig into in any of these movies, we'll just dig the fuck out of, right?
Which is-
and so I feel like that's kind of what they're appealing to almost, is they're like, oh, all these guys who are like poking holes in the story, let's give them something to actually like still like. But
I mean, it sounds cool if all the original actors are coming back.
They are,
and that's what's cool.
Yes.
That's like the coolest part, I think.
If they did it more like Love, Death, and Robots, though,
And
like
that'd be
different
cool.
styles
Yeah,
would be
yeah,
fucking
yeah. That would be cool. Yeah,
I doubt they will, but
Oh, of course not.
But
it'll be all animated.
I'm okay with it. I think that was one of the more fun things I heard. I would like to see like it's like almost like fan theory of the show,
Right.
Because then it's gonna
Right.
break down like, well, we wanted that to happen. I wanted that to happen. All right,
Right.
next. I'm gonna skip that one. We're doing that one last. Oh no, we didn't do Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness.
sounds fucking awesome.
That one sounds cool.
It's gonna be nutty.
I don't.
I
ca-
hope so.
I did not like the first Doctor Strange
Really?
though. So
It's not the best, but it's.
Yeah, no, it was okay. But
it's mad decent.
I'm just. I guess it's just interesting because we've seen Spider-Man. We know that they like really downplayed the whole multiverse,
But
and
then
now
they
they're
turn
really
around 2
super
weeks later.
upplaying it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Mind.
what the hell are you? What was
Plus-
the point?
A lot of people want to see Doctor Strange and Spider-Man team up.
Yeah, because
Which would be kinda
didn't
cool.
Tom Holland say he wanted to
I think so.
team up with with Benedict or whatever?
I know, but then when you watch the weirdness of Far From Home, just all with all the shit when
yeah, Mysterio,
Mysterio's fucking with
Uh-huh.
him, it did give heavy
Doctor Strange vibes. Yeah, no,
And
for
it
sure.
looks like
But-
it'll work if they do it.
We're getting Doctor Strange with Wanda.
Really?
Don't. You guys didn't read enough.
No.
Doctor Strange 2, it's going to be WandaVision comes out,
Right.
and that leads into Doctor Strange 2. Doctor Strange 2 is going to be Doctor Strange and
Wanda.
Scarlet Witch teaming up.
Huh.
Okay, that's interesting. She's a really powerful character. I mean, it sounds cool.
Could
It'll just
care
be
less.
it'll just be weird to see how they do handle
how
the
they
multiverse.
interact.
How,
too.
yeah,
I don't.
that's true
they
too,
just,
yeah.
I mean,
I don't think they've even talked to
everyone
each
like
other.
wants to see these team ups and these people together, and it's
Right.
like the last thing on my mind is like, oh, Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. That sounds like a fun time.
Did you guys
Right.
see
Doesn't.
in Ant-Man and the Wasp when he's in the wherever the fuck they go? I can't remember.
Thank God they didn't announce any.
Did you guys see the fucking city that's down there?
in the
Wherever he goes, the
what is it called?
The small, whatever the hell.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I know what you're talking about. There's a city?
There's a city there.
Okay.
And there was an Easter egg of it in Ant-Man and the Wasp, which they think that's where the wife was kind of chilling, which is in the comics. It's in the movie.
Okay.
So they're going to introduce that because Doctor Strange also went to. It's not the microverse. What the hell does?
Why can't we?
What do they call it?
Yeah, we know what you're talking
Quantum
about.
realm.
Quantum realm.
Yes.
They go to the quantum realm, and that's where
Nailed
you
it.
see the city. And Doctor Strange goes to the quantum realm in the first movie. So I wonder if they're ever going to touch on that.
Like be in the same place.
I think
Like,
the quantum realm is going to tie a lot with the multiverse because that's kind of how they opened up
Yeah,
the multiverse.
Right.
And there's a city there.
It's just, I just hope they handle it at least a little more decently than they have, especially with Spider-Man. It's just
They
like,
haven't handled it. They just fuck with us.
but that's what I'm saying. Is like, why was that just for the audience? Like, was that just for that, like that,
Just for that gag?
for 2 weeks, like you said, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, we're actually
the
doing it.
multiverse
Like,
actually is a real thing.
why? We knew that. Though.
Wasn't
We
Spider-Man
knew,
fun?
Like as soon as Doctor Strange said there
Don't
was a
get me
million 21 different outcomes, whatever it was, we knew there was a multiverse because
Yeah,
he
yeah,
literally
of course.
said there was a million some odd outcomes that were going to be coming. But it's just like they downplayed it so much in Spider-Man that it's just like literally to the point where Mysterio, the main bad guy, was like, anybody will eat up anything right now. It's like literally talking to the audience like,
The only
okay, so we're
way
just a bunch of
I will
fucking
like
idiots?
Spider-Man Far From Home is if Mysterio really was Mysterio and he really was from a different dimension,
Right.
and that makes sense for the end thing when he's like, I'm from a different dimension and Spider-Man did blah blah blah, and his facade of the facade
right.
was an illusion as well. That would work for me.
So the whole thing was an illusion.
The whole fucking thing was an illusion.
yeah.
I mean, if
That's what he does.
they're going all in with how absurd it was and what they
Right.
really did, go for it.
Like
Do that. Then I don't
like
care.
what if it was just like Peter's mind the whole time and like he like wakes up like in this next movie or whatever
bed with
and you're just
Venom.
like, yeah, in bed with oh like in bed with Zendaya. Come
Bastards.
on.
He's not going to be in bed with Zendaya.
He might.
He should be.
He's going to be in bed with Venom.
Maybe that'd be cool.
Gonna go get.
That'd be cool too. That'd be
Anyway, Blade.
Yeah. So Blade
It better be rated R.
didn't Kevin Feige say that it's not part of the MCU?
It's not part of Phase 4.
Phase 4, okay.
He did say that.
He did
That's
say
the only thing you guys read.
Yeah, well that was like
I
the
swear
big
it was
thing
on
that-
their board.
I read that he's like when
It comes out in the same year as like
what's his
the
name?
other
Neil
ones.
Mahershala Green or whatever.
Uh-huh.
He's like when he calls you, you answer.
Right.
Like he called.
It's
it
like
wanting
more
to play
because
Blade.
yeah.
It's
Did
like
he?
yeah, we get it. You're
Like that was why
I
they like, did the movie in the first place is
But it's not
because
Phase 4.
I like that guy a lot. But
I do too.
I don't
hate him.
picture him as Blade. Though.
Did you guys watch not Iron Fist?
Iron
Luke
Giant?
Cage season 2?
No,
season
no,
1?
I heard
He's
he was
already
good in
in
it. Yeah.
that. I didn't really give a fuck.
He was in that?
He was in the first season of Luke Cage.
Do you think they're gonna just like play it off? I think they're just canceling that shit, right? Well,
They
I
did-
don't
they
know.
did
They keep
cancel.
talking about bringing. Well, they did. I'm just saying, are they gonna pretend like that's not part of it though?
Yes,
Okay.
because they're fucking.
So they're not going to bring it back with Disney
No,
Plus or
because
whatever.
Daredevil's gonna be Peter Parker's attorney.
because
Boom.
he. If you guys want to know his outcome in Luke Cage season 1,
Yeah.
he dies.
Spoiler.
That's how you know he's a vampire because he can't die. Boom.
Oh my
They
god.
probably will do that though,
They should.
because they're gonna know
And
everyone's
Netflix is gonna.
everyone's
pretend
gonna
to sue
badger them.
People are gonna watch it. They're not
Okay.
gonna lose revenue. They're not going out of business.
That'd be cool.
Found you out.
Netflix is going out of business. Mark my words. I think they will.
I do like the actor, and I'm actually that was like the one thing I was very.
That's my
excited
favorite
for.
one.
Yeah,
that's my
that
favorite thing they announced.
Mine too.
If it's
I'm
rated
very
R, but it's
excited
not
for it.
gonna be.
Even
Well,
if
you
it's
never know.
not, that's still my favorite thing announced.
It's
'cause
really cool and intriguing, but it's.
You
still-
never know though.
gonna
They're
fucking-
trying to keep Deadpool.
I'll give my
rated
final
R.
thoughts
This
on
could
the
be
whole
this. Yeah. Okay. So then that's the thing is like if they're trying to do that, then
Then I
why
feel-
wouldn't they have kind of other movies to be in that same kind of realm, right?
They
as
can do it,
Deadpool?
but if that's the case, then they can't add him to the MCU. It's gonna be like a. As you
I
said,
think they
a
can.
Deadpool thing.
I think they can.
Deadpool's never gonna fucking enter the MCU.
I really don't
he
think.
will.
I think he's
he
totally.
will. I
going
think.
to.
I think he will.
It'd be so-
I think he
he's-
will enter it with.
I think that's gonna be the
Other-
whole point. Is
other
he's
movies
gonna
and
know.
they- yeah.
He's gonna know he's in the MCU, and he's gonna be like, "Son of a." Oh,
And a fucking
right! I
train goes
can't
by?
say. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
no,
it's like,
I think-
he's gonna be in the
yeah.
fourth. No, he's gonna be in the playing the
Fourth wall.
fourth wall, saying, like, oh, wait, there's kids in here. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna literally talk
And
to the
that's
audience.
fun,
and
and-
that is Deadpool. That's
They're
what
going to
he
do
is.
more movies with him, and they will be rated
Yeah,
R.
they did.
But
No,
then I
yeah.
think they will incorporate him
in the Avengers.
shit.
Yes.
And
I'm
he
hoping
will
they
be
will.
goofy, and it will work.
Yep.
But I think he will definitely have his own rated R movies.
The last
And I
time
think that's what
something
they do with
tried.
Blade too. I think they might word it differently, like MCU
X.
dark or I think I bet they will promote it differently, but it will be MCU, but it will be like
Right.
they will do some kind of tagline on it.
I hope they do.
I hope they
Doesn't
don't.
sound
I hope
tasty.
little kids walk into it.
Dude, when I worked in the theater, so many parents took their kids to Deadpool thinking it was Spider-Man.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
And they'd
I
walk
love
out and they're
that.
like, that's not Spider-Man. And I'm like, yeah, no shit. It says Deadpool.
Did you walk up and say Spider-Man? Or did you walk up and say Deadpool?
Right. I was like,
Spider-Man.
no, but like tons of people were like, so can we like get like our tickets back or our money back or something? I was like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, we had to, but it was just
You
like
already ate the hamburger, no?
it was just like their kids just like walking out, kind of like smiling, and the parents are just like, well, that wasn't Spider-Man. He was saying the fuck word a lot. So, anyways,
And he
All
got
right.
fucked in the ass.
Guys, last one.
yeah.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
That sounds cool.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about
Natalie Portman.
excommunicado with Natalie Portman. Now all of a sudden it's
Right.
We're gonna do female Thor, which is
It's
in the
because
comics.
they brought her back for Endgame for that one scene.
That's deleted
and,
scenes though.
And then she was like, "Oh my god, I can make a lot of money on this." So, and she probably called and was like, "Yeah, I'd love to."
You know what she was probably doing? She was in the garage and she was watching, and she had
This.
the fucking hose. Yeah, she had the exhaust tied to her car. Then she's watching the first 3 Star Wars movies. She's ready to end it. But then somebody fucking called her, like, how do you feel about female Thor?
She butt dialed on accident.
But dialect. A rat
Kevin
crawled across her
Feige,
phone.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what's gonna happen.
I absolutely motherfucking hate this news. I don't give a flying fuck if there's a female Thor. For it to be Natalie Portman, go fuck yourselves. Fuck off. Fuck
I
that
like
bitch.
Natalie Portman.
That bitch should be clear the fuck out of MCU. I like her in serious roles. Get her the fuck away from this.
You don't like
I
Jane
hate
Foster?
this idea. Hate this idea. I hated Jane Foster. I hate Natalie Portman when in any of these movies. She was awful. And her quote at Comic-Con was, "Yeah, I guess that could be fun." Fuck her. Get her the fuck out of here. Give it to someone that
That's
earns it,
pretentious.
someone that deserves it. Give it to a real
actually
fucking
gonna-
person.
is actually
Fuck
gonna
her. I'm
enjoy
so
it,
pissed
yeah.
off about this.
But-
Yeah.
Super pissed. For it to be Natalie Portman, oh my god. Give it to fucking Tessa Thompson.
No.
Way over her.
They're already giving
way
her
over her.
the
I know she's already her
LGBTQ.
own cool character, so I get that. But for it to be Natalie Portman, oh my god, I hated that news. I read that and I was like,
Yeah.
are you guys
Well,
serious
just
right
the-
now? This little bitch just like shat on you guys for 10
Right,
years, and you're
right.
like, you want to be Thor now and take the mantle? Fuck out of here. I'm over it. That's all I'll say about it. Fuck it. Give it to some fucking actress that deserves it, that will respect it, that should be there.
Give it
Fuck
to,
that.
Give it to Brie Larson.
Fuck that too. Give it to a real hardworking actress. It's a new name, even like a new name actress that's worked her way up in Hollywood, has done great movies.
Right.
That would be happy to be there.
Right.
That would be blessed to be there.
Yeah.
They give it to this bitch that's been shitting on him for fucking years.
Well,
Are you shitting me?
they
She's like, I
literally-
don't even want to be in the movie. I don't even want to be in Endgame. They had to fucking fake all the scenes with her in Endgame, but she's like, you want to be Thor now? Okay, I'll be back. That sounds
guess.
fine.
That sounds- I guess.
Whatever. Look up her quote. I was gonna
I,
write it down. I just didn't even write it down because she literally said she's like, yeah. I mean, I guess that's a thing. It's like, oh, yuck.
Yeah, the biggest part about it is they
So it's
downplayed
her.
her character in it. Even
Oh, completely.
like where they were just like,
She
"Oh
didn't
yeah,
wanna do it.
right?" But they did it in the movie as a story piece for Thor. So it's like now they're just gonna bring her back,
And she's like, you're Thor now.
yeah, and then
Here
she's
you go.
gonna be
You
Thor.
earned this.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
yeah,
God damn it.
To finish off the talk of the MCU, the Phase 4, 2 things I'm excited, kind of not excited, just because it seems very fucking weird. And the fact that they said there's no Avengers, there's nothing at the end of Phase 4, it's just new beginnings, that's what it's all about. It kind of feels like they don't know what to do next, so they're just going to introduce all these fucking wonky characters,
Right.
all these weird-ass
Right.
things. It's exciting, and I love it. But in my brain, I almost feel like it's put to sleep with Endgame and Spider-Man. I feel like it's over for me, but now they just...
Endgame.
I feel like cash.
Spider-Man
This is
in the-
cash
in the
grab.
end.
Phase 4 just seems
Yeah.
it's gonna be weird. I'm gonna watch it and probably love it, but I don't think it's necessary.
Okay. Brian, your final thoughts on the lineup of MCU shit.
I'm excited. This is what I've been excited for, just to see like what they're going to be doing next.
Yeah.
I am excited for that. I just all the news is cool. I'm bummed that there's no Guardians, and I'm also kind of interested to see how Thor comes about without the Guardians, because last time we saw him,
Right.
he left with the Guardians. So it'll be
Yeah.
interesting to see what they do with that. Overall, I am excited. There's a couple things that I don't even know what they are, so I'm just like kind of excited to be surprised, more than like look into it super hard. So overall, excited.
You, Clem? Hard on?
Nothing they announced I care about at all. Don't care. I was let down by this announcement hardcore.
Before we transition to
Maybe no. Let me finish. Maybe I'm a fanboy for the original stuff. Like great, but I was open, ready for to continue for new stuff. But it's just like the Eternals. Don't know, don't care.
Right.
Shang-Chi, don't know, don't care. Loki TV show, could care less. Doctor Strange 2, I'm interested in that. That could be good because they're going to explore things. WandaVision could care so much less. Hawkeye show could absolutely care less. Who cares? Black Widow movie, absolutely who cares? WandaVision, Vision's dead. Wanda didn't do anything. Who cares? Hawkeye, he's just passing the mantle to a new Hawkeye. I don't care. Black Widow, she's dead. I don't care. Loki, he's dead. I don't care. And then it gets down to What If. That sounds interesting. That's like the only thing that's like, okay, that's cute, fun, like, whatever. Blade was the only actual movie that I was like, yeah, that sounds cool.
Okay.
And then when they announced Thor was the one I was most excited to hear about. And to hear that Taika Waititi is coming back, super excited.
But they did also announce
Thrilled
Black
about that.
Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2.
They didn't announce it. They just said they're gonna happen, which we all know.
Well, that's announcing it.
No, he didn't.
and
He said I don't have time to talk about Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2. He said he didn't have time to talk about it. So that's not really an announcement. We know they're coming, but that means
No. If you look at the footage, they were announced.
Are you sure? Because I read the quote. I read the exact quote from Kevin Feige. He
100%.
said we don't have enough time to talk about blah 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 blah, and mentioned all of them.
They said that Black Panther 2, Captain Marvel 2, Guardians 3, they were announced. They didn't say when. They didn't say.
Oh yeah, but I mean we all knew that they were.
No, we did, but now they're official.
Yeah, but they're probably going to be the next phase, which is like, oh great, so now I got to wait 5 years to care.
They announced 10 movies for Phase 4. They didn't give us all the movies.
Oh okay,
And they said a lot of them were
put some more in there for 5.
And that's the other thing. Sorry, I don't mean to go
because it's just
crazy
TV
long into
shows
this,
and
but
goofy.
I was definitely at least wanting some Fantastic Four news.
Oh, yeah.
At least.
announced
I mean, or of course X-Men, but
yeah.
but they.
He said they're coming. He
No,
said that too.
And I know, all of this is coming. It just would have been cool to kind of see those bigger characters be introduced instead of just all these random.
Well, that's the thing on this list. It's just like the only curveball I got out of all of this was the Blade movie.
Yeah,
that's the only one. I was like, oh, cool. You guys are doing Blade. That's
and
cool.
you have one of the original Avengers, Thor.
That's
right?
very
so
cool.
You've got
and then the only other movie like Thor was the one I was excited about, and it's just like I'll bet it'll be great. I love that writer. I love the direction. I love his directing. I love the character Thor. I'm kind of annoyed that it's going to be a Thor movie before Guardians 3 because I want to see a Guardians adventure with Thor before they come back to Thor. You know,
Natalie Portman.
But
Thor,
I'm going to finish this. But that little thing, just getting that. Can you picture her wielding the hammer, swinging around, fighting people? Fuck off.
Well, she missed her chance to wield a lightsaber, so give her the chance.
No, I'm not giving her any chances. She sat.
She finished her.
She's an ungrateful. It's not. It's just down to she's this ungrateful little thing. And now that it's profitable and a huge thing, now she's like, oh yeah, throw it my way. And then they're like dumb enough to be like, here you go. Fuck.
You know what else they could
Yuck.
do? By the multiverse, they could introduce Michael B. Jordan. He's the fire starter, and he was Killmonger. Not gonna do it.
Let's see. Who knows what they're gonna do? I don't know. I need more. I need more to care. I'm not excited about any of this. Honestly,
I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued. Yes, yeah, I'm more intrigued. I'm not gonna shut any of it down. I'll go see all of it. I'm gonna get Disney Plus. I'm gonna watch them because I'm gonna be home watching them. But goddamn, I don't care. I might not watch WandaVision.
One more random thing.
I might not watch even. I have it on my TV, and I might not watch it. I'll watch fucking
Did you guys,
Road Rules or something.
Did you guys see that Jeremy Renner started a band?
Yeah.
Did you watch the music video?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
No,
It's bad.
it's good.
I feel like he's
Bad.
trying.
Like badass.
I was drinking and I was like, this is kind of cool.
I think he
But it
wrote the
wasn't
music for
album.
Hellboy. So anyway, we watched Hellboy today.
Yeah.
Getting it.
Man, there was a lot of
My goody Godfrey's.
good cast of characters. You got Storm.
I really don't have a lot to say about it. I don't want to talk about it very long.
Yeah.
Okay, Talon had a lot to say about it. You go first.
Yeah.
I give you 5 minutes.
Yeah. And
5
then
minutes?
we'll spawn things.
I can
from it.
try. I'm trying to remember.
If you don't have 5, that's fine. I don't want to talk about it for 5 minutes either.
think-
So
It was poorly executed. I think you had people that loved the
Understatement.
character, and I think that it was the wrong people to do it. Okay, I think I like David Harbour a lot. Not because of Stranger Things. I liked him way back, Walk Amongst the Tombstones and shit.
Yeah.
Which isn't incredibly old, but I've always liked him as an actor. I think he was a good choice. I can care the fuck less about the American Honey Girl. Jin from Lost, I don't care. Ian McShane, he's in movies to die now. He's the
Ian
new fucking
McShane is in
Warrior.
movies, and he's Ian McShane.
Yeah, he never
It's
is
so
anyone
annoying.
else.
Yeah.
But the director is great. I like Neil Marshall. I love The Descent. Fantastic.
That's amazing. I spotted an error in The Descent. You can see a camera dude. And then he looks in the camera, he's like, and he goes behind the coach shave. So,
Damn.
I was showing it to Kelsey when we first started dating, and I was like, did you just fucking see that? And she's like, what? I rewind it. It's just some fucking dude in a black shirt standing there. And he's like,
That's funny.
that's a great movie. But yeah,
Yes.
anyway, somewhat good casting. Tasteless
where was
humor. As you pointed out, cinematography was really cool at some points.
It looked good.
The music
It
did not.
Well,
fit
the
at all.
CGI didn't look good.
No,
though.
but
No, the
I
CGI
know
Who
a
did
lot
that
of-
CGI? Oh my god.
I have no idea.
It was hit or
Me?
miss CGI.
Yeah, it was you.
Did I do it last night?
You kept calling the whole movie, by the way. As we were watching it, you're like, bird. And then the bird came out.
Brian,
Oh, shit.
let's hear what you have to say
So,
about it.
really, the only thing was, like, there were shots that I was like, wow, this looks really good. Really well done. Looks like money was put into it. It just sucks that, like-
Sometimes.
Right.
well, yeah. But then, yeah, CG.
And then they ran out of
acting,
money when they had to do the CGI
the
or anything.
song choices and just
Bad ears!
oh man, they were so
Bad
great.
ears!
That was the best part of the movie.
Can you sing a lyric from this show?
Like
Sing a lyric.
I know that
Creed or whatever.
Sing
no,
the
I'm
best.
not saying.
You're embarrassed now.
I'm so embarrassed.
You were belting it earlier.
Can you take me higher? So I just the
This movie sucked. This movie was a garbage dumpster
I did
fire.
like that one shot at the very end when
he threw
it's
the
like
head in
it's
the
like 6 minutes later.
When he
or
said,
6
"Don't
months later,
lose your head" or
Yeah.
whatever.
and
Yeah,
then
don't get ahead of
brass
yourself.
knuckles. Is that part?
oh that scene.
That one shot was
Yeah,
kinda
yeah,
cool.
where they kept like fighting the guys in the.
That was like the only cool part.
I'm pretty sure somebody else directed that part. I almost think that was their selling point to like get the money for the movie because that was a
Right.
different movie.
And it was awesome. Like, why did
But
the
I feel
whole
like
movie do this?
there were 5 different parts where it was just a completely different movie.
Yeah.
Like they were doing all this, and that was the other thing. It was just so rushed. All the dialogue, all the story pieces.
whole story, they
the whole
never-
thing was just like, what is happening right now?
They
Why?
never really introduced Hellboy.
No,
he
they
was
just
just
jumped right in
there.
there. Yeah.
and then it just happened.
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, ever since
who the fuck is this and why do I care?
at the very beginning with the boxing match or whatever the
Oh
wrestling
my
match
God.
to
Lucha
all the way
Libre.
at the end, it was just like, well, but why?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
why?
That's exactly what I was saying. I was
Yeah.
like, did we connect brains? I was literally saying, I was like, at the end when he like was throwing a head, I was like, but why?
Yeah.
Why did anything happen? The opening scene with the fucking King Arthur and shit, and they were just like,
Yeah.
it was like,
He's like, yeah,
that part-
king.
it was like, I'm gonna kill you. Yeah, it's like,
But then there was like 5 scenes real quick. There's like,
yeah.
and then her head's looking, and she's like, I was like, what the hell just
And then,
happened?
oh, they were really clever though with their symbolism. When it was black and white, it's like she was the Blood Queen, and she's red. It was like
Red. It made me laugh when the dude was
Got it.
like
Boom.
sealing the thing with the holy water. He's like, only holy hands can touch this.
Let's not even get
and
into that.
only priests can unlock it. But if
say
you cut
it,
a priest's
yeah.
tongue out and put it in your mouth and talk,
You'll
it
have
unlocks.
You'll have his voice. You'll have his
Get
voice.
out
You'll
of
be
my
able to unlock it.
ass.
Yeah.
Think of what else you
That
can do.
pig guy was terrifying looking too because it was like a cool puppet,
Oh.
and then it would talk and it's like like what
Sound
the
like Chris
hell?
Bronson, just
Jesus
fuck off, man.
Christ!
It was more.
All the accents just
Rocksteady
came
or
and
Bebop.
went. Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of things with that tongue, though. Won't you have an extra one?
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine.
Oh yeah.
That's my superpower.
You could just throw it down there and go to bed.
Like I was saying, is like, was he wearing it? Did he eat it? Did he put
Did
it?
you watch?
Just
He
in
put his mouth. And it's like it looks like he ate it, but it's like, are you talking with it now though? Are you a priest now because you ate a priest's tongue?
Did you guys watch Dead Silence?
We don't have time to talk about Dead Silence right now.
Good movie. I'm just saying she
No,
does the
I
same
haven't.
thing. She
eats
takes the
tongue.
tongues and it, like entwines with other tongues. So she has like a long ass tongue mouth, but she still has her voice because she's a ventriloquist.
Okay, but is she a priest now?
Is
she a holy person now?
very
Yeah, I didn't get.
'Kay.
There's just so many parts
Holy
of this.
shit.
Or the
We could
fact,
talk about this for 10 days.
or the fact that he like that all the humans were like kicking the shit out of him at the beginning of the movie, just stabbing the shit out of him, and then he turns around with those stab wounds still and kills 3 giants, no problem.
And then that was a different movie again.
Yeah.
When he fought those giants, it was like, this is a different movie
yeah,
now.
Yeah, there were
so
definitely
weird. The way it was shot was like,
That's
what
what made
in
me
the
bring
fuck
up.
is happening?
That's what made me bring up Doomsday. It was just so many weird ass different scenes.
But that was a cohesive movie.
it was.
though.
Doomsday's awesome.
It went from scene to scene. It was a reason. This was just like it wasn't so much that it was different scenes. It was just completely different movie. It was like shot different. It looked different. The CGI looked different.
Right,
Those giants
sure.
looked pretty decent.
Well,
but
and
then
you
it cuts
said-
his head, and it seriously looked like an old like video game graphic.
Yeah.
The blood coming out just
Right.
looked like syrup.
right.
Sweeney Todd blood.
Fucking
The
weird.
The when you said it was Suicide Squad, that's kind of exactly
Yeah,
what it
just
felt like.
random
Like just
music.
the random music, but also
Random
if you think about
scenes,
it,
yeah.
yeah, the random scenes and like how Suicide Squad was obviously chopped up. We know that, right? It was chopped up scene
Yeah.
for scene, kind of put together like a puzzle.
I like Suicide Squad.
And this is kind of the same. Good God,
Oh my god.
I'm going home, guys.
We're gonna wrap this up.
please.
Anyway, I think it's absolutely absurd that they greenlit this fucking garbage can and they told Guillermo he couldn't finish his trilogy. Because the first 2 Hellboy movies are fantastic.
Yeah, they are.
They look great. They're awesome. A great story.
Cohesive.
Great casting.
Yeah.
Ron Perlman as Hellboy.
Yeah.
Get out of here. I did not mind David Harbour as it.
Right.
But after, it was not anything on the level of Ron Perlman. He is perfect for that role. And then his like cast of characters in the first 2, they're great. I care about them. They're interesting. They have characters. They do things.
Right.
And this one, it was just like,
Who is
persons,
Why?
what do you want to do? They just kept that girl on board. Hey, we've met you today. Come on our adventure.
Yeah.
We have all these army people and this huge cast and crew of people. Hey, come on.
And she
Yeah,
keeps
let's
doing the
go.
weirdest shit too. She's astro punching people out of their bodies.
Yeah. In
She's
slow
got
motion.
shit coming out of her mouth like
Yeah,
haunting of
yeah,
Connecticut.
Awful.
That
That
was,
was a terrible way
She's
to
like
do
hearing
that.
people scream.
Yeah,
She seems like a suicidal person, like a psychopath.
like
that was her
like
nightmare.
Jean Grey.
What?
Little
Like
baby
Jean
Jean
Grey.
Grey.
Little baby Jean Grey.
Yeah,
Professor X in the bedroom.
yeah.
Anyway, I really enjoyed that movie though.
Yeah.
I laughed the whole entire fucking time. I
Yeah.
haven't laughed that hard in a long time.
No, it was.
it was
You
terrible.
enjoyed hating it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I didn't go in wanting to hate it. I thought I was going to go in and enjoy things.
I thought it looked fucking awesome.
which I
Didn't
did
watch
enjoy
it.
things, but not how I should have.
Yeah, when I first saw the trailer, I was honestly I was excited for this
So was I.
movie. So
When I first saw the trailer, I screamed to the TV or my phone, wherever I was watching it, and I said, "Fuck you! Why did you greenlight this fucking bullshit?" Because they kept saying this is going to be a dark, gritty version of Hellboy, and then it was more goofy than the
You know what's
ones we
gonna
already
happen?
got. It's
Right.
like that's stupid.
Maybe this is their way to transition like Terminator did. They got Terminator 3, Salvation, Genesis, and finally James Cameron's like, alright, you're fucking on my shit. Now he's stepping in for Dark Fate. Maybe this is what they're doing. Guillermo's gonna be like, okay, you fucked up.
No, that
Let me
just
show
that
you
put the
how
nail in
it's
the coffin. They're not making any more Hellboy movies for a long time.
I don't know.
And Guillermo, I think's out. He doesn't want to do it now. I think it's mind blowing. Guillermo's movies, they didn't make tons of money, but they didn't lose money,
His old
and they
shit's
got
really good.
great reviews.
yeah.
Are you guys excited for Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark? I wish it was rated R.
Yeah, that's
but
I mean I loved those books growing
yeah.
up, and that's why I'm excited for it. Just to have his vision on the
Exactly.
from those books, I'm very excited for that. The actual stories, I don't know.
It's gonna be
it'll be
interesting
interesting
to
to
see which ones he
see.
chose.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how well they're done as well. But I do like his vision, and that's why I'm excited for it. Is just the way he does his monsters and the creepiness. You know
I
that.
thought the demons at the end of Hellboy looked Del Toro style.
Yeah.
Like this weird, like the dude that had the The
Right,
crotch
right.
hand.
Yeah. Oh, you mean in this
Ripping-
movie?
yeah,
I don't
Oh,
think so.
yeah.
I think Del
Ripping
Toro
people
would
up.
have. I think Del Toro's would have been
Yeah,
leaps and bounds better than that.
It's-
Personally,
yeah.
even in the second one, his big like plant creature thing was beautiful. It was cool. It was great. And it was a touching moment.
Did you guys like Pan's Labyrinth
One of my
Yeah.
favorite
Oh, yeah.
movies.
Oh, yeah.
and The Orphanage?
Yeah.
He didn't make The Orphanage.
You didn't?
He presented it.
He presented it, that's right. That was
The guy that made The Orphanage made a Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And he's making the Lord of the Rings Amazon show.
Yeah.
Anyway, the new Hellboy was a dumpster fire. Fuck it in the ass. Brian, do you care?
2 thumbs way up.
I do appreciate the hard R. I think they tried, and it's finally it. But
It's a
they
great
didn't
movie.
succeed.
It would make a fine collection for anybody's.
It was just
movies.
as good.
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Honestly, I highly recommend it because I laughed my ass off.